everybody, welcome to another of our boot camp sessions, and today we are going to be today we're going to be playing around with this magic circle. Okay, if you don't have one, then you might want to go and do one of my other boot camp sessions that requires no equipment, but for this today we will be using this magic circle, hopefully not hitting ourselves in the face with it. So we're going to start off with some mobility work, and then we'll get into the Pilates section and finish off with a little stretch. So without further ado, let's go. So let's get the knuckle of our thumb here, and we're going to place it underneath the bony bits at the back of your head. So feel around, you'll feel where the base of your skull is. Get the knuckles really pressing in, and you're going to press upwards, so up towards the sky. Really get in there. It's uncomfortable, it's painful. Fingers are just gripping the top of your head. Sit up nice and tall, and as we exhale, you're really going to push up. Drive those knuckles into that pressure point. Inhale, come back up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, curling down. Inhale, coming back up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, really drive those knuckles up into that skull. Inhale, coming back up, and again. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Okay, let's give it a little massage in that area. Little roll around. Beautiful. That one's great if you've got any headaches or anything like that. So, next move is our shoulder circles. So, hands together in a prayer at the front. We are going to sit up nice and tall out of the hips, and then we push the shoulders forward, up, pull them back, drop them down. Going forward, up, bring those shoulders back, drop them down. Smooth out that circle, really scooping. And the next one, let's change direction, pushing forward and down, back up and round. Just a couple more. Last one. Beautiful. Let's make a little mini pistol with our fingers. We're going to raise our hands up, ears are between our biceps. Let's give a little shrug upwards. Little shrug, and now we're going to turn our body so it's facing our right leg and start to bring our pistol down to the floor, keeping your ears in between your biceps. Inhale, back up, little shrug. Exhale over to the other side. Keeping your knees down towards the mat, don't let them lift. Shrug and over. Shrug and over. Okay, coming back into middle, last little shrug. Let's drop down. Going to come into some kneeling windmills. So, feet are together at the back, knees are parted. Going to take the right hand over to the left knee, drive the left elbow back, unfold the hand. Hand folds in, go straight over to the right knee, pull the right arm back and unfold. Coming in, just going to do 3 on each side. Coming through. Drive the elbow back, reach. Coming in. Last set. Reach. Coming through. Reach. Beautiful. And now you can get your hands down on either side of your mat. Fingers facing to the sides. And we're going to do some shoulder dips. So dipping the right shoulder down towards the mat, the left arm bends, we look up at the ceiling, and then just roll through to the other side. Really stretching out through the front of your chest, that shoulder. This is a really good one for improving your posture, because a lot of the time we have poor posture because we have such tight pec muscles. But they've had to tighten because we spend so long hunched forward. So they think they're doing us a favour, but they're not. Last one to each side. Going down. Beautiful. Now come up onto your knees. We're going to do a 3-way lunge. So pick up your right foot. You're going to do a straight forward lunge. Come back in. Come over 45 degrees. Back in. Sorry, just a shuffle forward. And over to 90 degrees. Coming back in. 45. Up. Straight. Up. 45. Up. Out to 90. Here we go. Lunging down. Coming up. Let's just do one more set. Beautiful. When you come back into the center this time, you're going to move your front foot a bit further forward. And let's do a deep lunge forward. And then as we come back up, we're going to straighten out that front leg, reaching forward, flex the foot into a runner's. Then lunging, deep lunge back forwards. Straighten out through that leg, chest starts to reach forward. Keeping the chin tucked, lunging down, straightening out. Beautiful, bring that leg back in. We're just going to swap sides. So, we lunge forwards, out to 45, out to 90. Back in, 45, straight forward, 45, to the side, 45, straight forwards. Last set, 45, to the side, 45, and as you come straight forward this time, bring that front foot further forward, coming into deep lunge, straighten out that front foot, runner's stretch, back into a deep lunge, runner's stretch, deep lunge, runner's stretch. Pay attention to what's happening with your pelvis as you lunge forward. Try and keep it straight. Beautiful, last one. Bring that knee in. We're just going to do a hip hinge, but not our lean back hinge. A different one. We're going to let the hips hinge backwards. Keep your hands on your chest and your tummy. And we're going to let that hip start to come out. Really push the sit bones back. Drive up. Hinging back again. Keep the hands in line. Drive up. The hips are really controlling this. Your upper body stays perfectly straight. All that happens is your hips hinge backwards. And then they drive up. Last one. Hinging backwards. Driving forward. Last mobility exercise is going to be Cossack squats. So from this position here, you want to spread one leg out to the side. Come forward, pop yourself onto your foot. And now come down. Beautiful. So you've got one foot facing forwards, one is out to 90 degrees and flexed. You can either have your hands down, or if you're feeling strong, you have your hands up. Either way, chest is lifted. Let's drive off this foot, then we come down onto this one. And now with this one's rotated forward, this is out to 90. So you're just going to sway from side to side. Try and get a hang of the movement. Keep your weight back over your heels. Just coming side to side here. You can have your hands down for support. Hands down. Really creeping through. Awesome. One more to each side. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to get into our Pilates exercises. Going to be using that magic circle. Almost did it again. Christ. But firstly, we're just going to go through T-zone, spine, breathing, all of that jazz. So let's get down on the mat. Get the index finger and your middle finger ready. Pop it inside the inside of your hips. Poke around. Nice and doughy in there. Not for long. Pull that pelvic floor up, 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 up. Hip bone squeezes to hip bone. Scoop the whole thing down and relax. And again, pull that pelvic floor up. Hip bone squeezes to hip bone. Scoop the whole thing down and relax. One last time. Pelvic floor comes up, 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 up. Hip bone to hip bone. Scoop it down and relax. Okay, let's find a neutral spine where you've got a natural arch in your back, and then use your lower abs to suction that spine down, and your fingertips will just lift slightly as your pubic bone does. Back to neutral, back to imprint. Really use your abs as if they've been magneted down to the floor underneath. Keep your legs still. Try not to tip your tailbone up. Just use the abs. Just use the abs. No tipping the tailbone. Beautiful. Then hands to the sides of the ribs. We are inhaling and expanding those hands outwards. Exhaling, closing them all down together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close it down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close it down. Beautiful. Then shoulders down and back. And we've got our shoulder blades pinching together. Slightly tucking our chin. Great. So now we're going to get into our, hold on, just realised the light isn't on here. Awesome. So we're going to get into doing our workout. So first off, you're going to place this magic circle in between your ankles here, so that you've got the padded bits resting against the inside of your shin and ankles. Gently let yourself come down. You'll be in a tabletop position, so imprint that spine. Hands straight up overhead. We've got the shoulder blades down and back. T-zone super tight. Here we go. Inhale, tighten that T-zone. Exhale, curl the head up. Reaching the hands towards that circle. Inhale, come back down. Keep that spine imprinted. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, gently lowering back down, checking on that spine. Keep it imprinted. Reaching up, tailbone down. That's 3. We're going to do 10. Exhale up. Inhale back. Keep that spine imprinted. Nice and controlled. Shoulders relaxed. Come down. Check that T-zone. Check that imprint. 3 more. Use your exhale breath to get you further up. Inhale down. Last one, you're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming down. Grab that circle. You're going to keep your legs up in tabletop. You want to have the circle in between your wrists here. And what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a bicycle action. So we're going to have to move the right elbow to the left knee as the right leg extends. Keep the spine imprinted. Inhale back to center, exhale, elbow to knee. Keep the spine imprinted. Inhale to center, exhale to switch. 4, 5, keep that spine imprinted. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep that spine imprinted. 12, 13, 14, abs pulled in. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Feet gently coming back down and the arms coming down. Okay, so you can push yourselves up into a seated position here. We're just going to be doing a seated teaser action whilst placing the feet in between the circles. So it's going to look a bit like this. You set up nice and tall, chin tucked, shoulders down and back. And then you can either just lift one leg up, place it through, left leg. Or if you want the real challenge, really pull in those abs, slightly flexing through our lower spine, find a biting point, leaning back, lifting the legs up, and you're going to bring them into your chest and then exhale out. Inhale in, just popping them through the circle and then bringing them out. Come with me here. Keeping those abs really controlled in. Legs squeezing together. Shoulders relaxed. Try not to touch your circle. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, abs really pulled in. 3. Beautiful work. Okay. So, still in this seated position, you're going to have your left leg bent, grounding through that left foot. Right leg is going inside your magic circle. And we're going to be using this inner thigh and our lower abs. You need to rotate the knee outwards, so externally rotate the leg so that you're looking at the inside line. And then we're going to be doing some really nice controlled circles, trying not to touch the inside of this magic circle. So, get a nice position, abs pulled on, slightly leaning back. Let's lift the leg up. We're going to do 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9, 10. And relax that leg down. Swap sides. Here we go. So, grounding through this leg. And then we're just going to lean back slightly, pull those abs in, straighten out the leg, rotate it externally, and then we're going to start to do those circles. So 1, 2, 3. Really pull that thigh bone into your hip socket. Squeeze at the inner thigh. Keep the rotation. Last 2. 1, 2, and relax back down. Tough one, hey? Really tough on the inner thigh and some of your hip flexors there, but we're going to get them super strong. Okay, sweet. So, we're going to come into a pelvic curl. So for this setup, you want the magic circle just in between your knees here. And then let's just scurry our bum down, coming down onto the mat. Really ground through your heels, bring them a little closer towards your bum. Beautiful. Chin is tucked, shoulders down and back. Tighten through that T-zone. And as you exhale, you're going to start to curl the tailbone up. Keep curling until you find a nice straight line between your knee, your hips and your shoulders. Don't go too high. Just find a nice straight line. Really tense the bum when you get up here. You inhale and hold, and then we exhale, coming back down. So let's flow through that a bit quicker now. So exhaling to curl up, hold, coming back down. So that's 2, we're going to do 10. Hold, curl up. Really squeeze the booty. Curling down. 3. 4. No tension in the upper body. All in the booty. 5. Really drive through those heels. 6. Drive through the heels. 7. Driving. Tighten that T-zone. 8. Relaxed in the upper body. Coming up. 9. Back down. Last one. Hold up. And we're going to squeeze that circle for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to pulse the bum up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And gently roll yourself back down. How good is that? Okay, so not finished with these curls yet. You're going to take this circle now and just place it down underneath like the little hook before your ankle, and you're going to squash that circle down. The other leg is bent, really grounding through the heel, nice and close in. So we're going to do 10 pelvic curls but single leg. So same thing, chin touch, shoulders down and back, neutral spine. T-zone has to be super tight to stop all the wobbling that's happening. So really tighten in here. Okay, and inhale T-zone, exhale, drive through that heel, lift up till you can reach a straight line with this leg. Inhale, coming down. And again, tighten that T-zone. Exhale, drive through the heel, lifting up. Inhale down. We're going to do 10. That was 2. So this is 3. Coming down. Chin touch, shoulders down the back, neutral spine. Drive through the heel. 4. Coming down. And again. Drive through the heel. 5. Really pushing that circle down with the other leg. 6. Back down. 7. Coming down. 8. Really push through that heel. 2 more. 9. And on that 10th one, we're just going to hold up. You're going to squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down. We're going to change legs, but you're going to move the circle with your legs. You're going to challenge yourself. Move it over. Just for fun. Moving it over. Getting it in the right spot. So you're pushing down. Awesome. Then we're grounding through that foot that's on the floor. Bring the heel in nice and close to the bum. Chin tucked, shoulders down and back. Got the T-zone super tight. Okay. And now exhale. Drive through the heel. Squeeze the booty, lifting up. Keep the pelvis square. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, drive up. Try and keep that pelvis really square. Put your hands on the side to make sure. Rolling back down. That's 2. Got 8 more to go. 8. And down. Drive through the heel. 7. Driving up. 6. Really tighten that T-zone. Shoulders relaxed. 5. Coming down. Drive up. 4. Coming down. Drive back up. 3. Really drive through that heel. Last couple. 2. Squeeze it up. Tummy stays in. And on this last one here, we're going to stay up. Really squeeze, and we're pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and roll back down. Woo! Those hammies, that booty on fire. But that's what we want, right? That's why we're here. Okay, let's come on to our side. I've got a couple of fun side lying moves for you now. You're going to put your leg through the circle. The underneath leg comes through the circle. Top leg can just rest on the top for now, just while we get our positioning. Awesome. So, nice long line with the body. Arm overhead. Head, shoulders are stacked, one on top of the other. Hips are stacked, one on top of the other. And then the feet are very slightly out towards the front corner of your mat. Okay, so we're going to start off by doing 10 squeezes down on this circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now lift the leg up, have the toe relaxed towards the floor. You're going to, with control, you're going to bring that leg over down to the floor. Don't let your spine move. Don't let your hips move. Now you're going to very slowly, without arching in your back, you're going to bring that toe down behind you. Keep the ribs in. Come back over to the front. Rainbowing over. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Watch that spine as you come back. Ribs in, ribs in. Beautiful. One more. Coming forward. And over to the back. Keep those ribs in. Okay, and now resting back on the top. We're squeezing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in the rainbows. Lift the leg from the booty. Toe down. We're going 1. Drop it down with control. Don't let anything rotate. Keep everything from your hips up. Absolutely still. Don't let yourself open. Really tighten through the T-zone. Control it here. Squeeze at the side of the waist. One last time back. Beautiful. And resting back on the top. We've got 10 more squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 10th, squeeze it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Beautiful. Not done with this side yet. So put the other leg in through that circle. And you're going to have it up at the top of the circle here. So we're going to do some beats. So this hand can come down in front of your chest. We're beating the lower leg up to the upper leg. So it looks like this. Exhale, you're raising up. Legs need to be back in line with the body now. Make sure those hips are stacked. Turn off the hip flexor, turn on the glute. Squeeze at the side of the waist, lifting up. Shoulders relax. Squeeze that inner thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep squeezing. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to put that down. We're doing double leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really squeeze at the waist. 9, 10. Coming down. Okay, so we're going to flop on over to the other side and do those exercises in reverse. So, starting off, we've got one leg in the circle here. Find a nice long line. Other leg is on top. Beautiful. Okay, so hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, arms are stacked. Alright, so inhale T-zone, chin touch, shoulders down and back. You're going to exhale, start to squeeze that circle 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might notice, like with mine, I need to move this circle a bit further down so it's actually in between the ankles. It wasn't quite right. So going into those rainbows now. So make sure your hips are stacked, one on top of the other. We bring that foot down and lift the heel up all the way over the circle to the back side of us. Keep the ribcage still. Really think about pulling the thigh bone back into the hip socket here. 2. Last one. Keep it super controlled. And to the back. Bring that foot back on the top. We're going to do those 10 squeezes again. Really squeeze the booty down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming forward, lift the foot. Control that heel. 1, 2. Control it. 3. T-zone really tight. 4. Forward. Last one to the back here. 5. And a foot back on top. Squeezing down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lifting. Coming over. And to the back. 2. Forward. 3. To the back. 4. 5. And 6. Let's get that foot back on top. Squeezing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 10th, we squeeze. Squeeze it down. Tighten through that T-zone. Squeeze harder. Really squeeze harder. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. So, put that foot inside. We're going to start off with those beats. So, this top leg, still not getting a rest. Make sure the hips are stacked one on top of the other. Don't want to open up. Lean forward a little. So with the leg up, we're going to start to do those beats. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then both feet together, 10 double leg lift. 1, squeeze at the waist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down. Well done. All right. Up onto our knees. Beautiful. Into a couple of arm maneuvers and then we're all done. So arms outstretched in front of you, lifting up at the hips, T-zone tight. So squeezing the hands in towards each other, we lift the circle up. Keep the shoulder blades down and back. Come forward, over to the right. Keep the pelvis forward. Center, left, center, up. That was 1. Let's do 5. Center, left, center, up. That's 2. Across, center, really tighten through the T-zone, drop those shoulders. 3. Across, keep those abs in. 4. Last one. Lifting up, shrug it up. That's 5. Beautiful. So we're going to finish off with some Pilates push-ups. So get that circle so that it's in where your sternum is. And then you're going to come forward so that your knees would be back behind your hips. And then set up like you normally would for your Pilates push-up. So you've got your fingertips spread out, fleshy parts of the elbow facing towards each other, shoulders are engaged, chest is lifted. And then we're just going to do 10. So we inhale, 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 exhale, drive up, engage through those shoulders. Inhale, 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 exhale, drive up. Inhale, 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 exhale, driving up. Keep those abs up, keep the chest up. 4, 5, 6, really pulling the shoulder blades down and back. 7, 8, relax the neck. 9, last one. 10, well done. Finito. Put that circle away. Let's get our toes together, knees wide. Let's just drag our hands forward. Come down into a nice child's pose to finish. Wriggle the fingers out away from you. And you can stay down in this stretch for as long as you like. But that is the end of our workout. I really hope that you enjoyed using this little bad boy today. There were some fun moves, some really challenging moves in there. And yeah, look out for more Magic Circle workouts to come. But our next workout is going to be with the band, not this band there, the long band. So, going to be doing a whole workout with the long band. You can substitute with some of them, some of the exercises with a towel, but it's better if you do have a band. I have heaps and heaps of workouts that don't require any equipment, so go back and check them out if you don't have the band. Alright, thanks so much guys. Have an awesome day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed that video. I really appreciate it. Cheers!